Fong Yuan was surrounded by hundreds of Gu masters just because he has a very rare treasure. He wasn't even a bit scared standing against hundreds of Gu masters. Right then, he threw his treasure towards the Gu masters. This treasure is a worm named Spring Autumn Cicada. This cicada has the power to send back the user in time if the user detonates. Now that Fong Yuan has thrown the cicada, he ordered it to detonate. Even though Fong Yuan knows that this worm has the power to send the user back in time, he's not completely sure if it'll work or not. The next moment, Fong Yuan woke up at a time when he was just a child. Now he has come back 500 years in time. He was really happy and decided to walk the path of evil with no regrets. Now that I told you how he came back in time, I will not recap the whole story. In this video, I am just going to talk about the evil things that Fong Yuan has done. So there are going to be many spoilers in this video. In this world, Gu masters wake up their powers when they become a little older. The power of the Gu master is determined by their talent. The talent is ranked from D to a rank, with a rank being the highest. Next is the power system. The power is divided in 9 ranks, or you can say 9 realms. The person with a grade talent has the potential to become rank 4 if nurtured properly. But a grade talent can also reach up to rank 5 or higher. Rank 1 to 5 are mortals, and from rank 6 onwards, Gu masters are called immortals. With rank D talent, becoming rank 2 is near impossible. With rank C talent, a person can reach rank 2, and if nurtured properly, one can reach rank 3, which is the limit for rank C talent. Rank B can reach rank 3, and if nurtured properly, one can also reach rank 4. Today, Fong Yuan, his younger brother, and many other clan youngsters are going to awaken their powers. Fong Yuan awakened as a rank C, and his younger brother awakened as rank A. Seeing that, Fong Yuan's brothers started getting the best treatment possible, and people started ignoring Fong Yuan. But Fong Yuan didn't care, he already knew the result, so he wasn't disappointed. In previous life, Fong Yuan reached rank 6, having only rank C talent. So, he knows many secrets about how to increase talent and reach higher realms. Now, after awakening their powers, students had to choose their Gu worm. Everyone chooses the one they like, and Fong Yuan chooses the Moonlight Gu and moves on. He has other plans. With his 500 years of experience, he knows many secrets and will become stronger easily. Now, let's move on to his first crime. All the youngsters of the clan started learning in the academy. In this world, there's a currency called Primeval Stone. This currency is really hard to get and is really valuable, and for Gu masters, these stones are even more valuable than the people who are just normal humans with no powers. At the academy, after every week, each student obtains 3 stones. Now Fong Yuan has 500 years of experience, and to progress as fast as possible, he needed a huge amount of primeval stones. After the week when students got their stones and were going home, Fong Yuan stopped them at the gate. He demanded 1 primeval stone from each student if they wanted to go home without getting injured. When students refused to give the stone, Fong Yuan started beating them one by one. He uses his powers carefully and only injures the students enough so they don't get severely injured. At this point, Fong Yuan isn't strong enough, so can't afford to offend the higher-ups of the clan. As fighting in the academy isn't completely prohibited, so Fong Yuan can fight them and it will not be a crime. But stealing their money is a crime, so this is Fong Yuan's first crime. Even though this isn't severe enough for higher-ups to take action against Fong Yuan. Crime is a crime. And he didn't plunder his classmates just once, he did this every week. Now his second evil crime. At the academy, there's a student named Mo Bei. Fong Yuan steals his money and bullies him every week, because of which Mo Bei's sister decided to beat Fong Yuan for revenge. As the clan rules state that the people other than students can't beat another student inside the hostel, she couldn't do anything. Even though she was 1,000 times stronger than Fong Yuan, she has to obey the rules. When Fong Yuan refused to come out from his hostel room, she left behind a guard, who wasn't a Gu master, outside Fong Yuan's room. She ordered the guard to inform her when Fong Yuan left the room. With that, she left the place. For the whole night, Fong Yuan stayed inside the room, while the guard was waiting for him outside. After a while, when Fong noticed that Mo Bei's sister had left the place, he left his room. Immediately, the guard moved to pin down Fong Yuan and took him to Mo Bei's sister. But the guard didn't know that attacking Fong Yuan would be his biggest mistake. Fong Yuan was really strong. Even though the guard isn't a Gu master, he's still an adult while Fong Yuan is just a newly awakened Gu master with the child's body. So the fight was really tough, but with Fong Yuan's 500 years of experience, he was able to endure it. After a long fight, Fong Yuan defeated the guard. He didn't just defeat the guard, he cut down the guard's head. Because of the loud noises, some academy's guards ran in to check the situation. When they saw a dead person with severed head on the ground, they got really scared. They saw Fong Yuan and weren't able to move. Fong Yuan wasn't scared and asked the academy guards for the sword. After taking the sword, he took the dead guard's body and entered the room. Then he cut down the guard's body into the meat paste, put that meat paste into a small box, and sent it to the Mo Bei's older sister house. When she saw that, she was really shocked and couldn't believe her eyes. But the thing is, what Fong Yuan did isn't a big crime. In this village, the person who's not a Gu master has no value. So, if Fong Yuan, who is a Gu master, kills 1 or 2 normal humans, he will just have to pay a small amount of primeval stones as a fee and he'll be free. This was Fong Yuan's first kill after getting reborn, and his second evil act. Now, let's move on to his third evil act. Every year, a group of merchants arrived at the village. The merchant group is led by a guy named Jia Fu. Jia Fu also has a brother named Jia Man. Jia Man wasn't a talented person and that's why he can't lead a merchant group or become his family leader. When Jia Man was really upset and was drinking wine, Fong Yuan came to him. He said to Fong Yuan that he has a really valuable thing that he wants to sell. Fong Yuan told him that if he purchased this thing, he'll earn a great merit from his brother and father. So, Jia Man went with Fong Yuan to see that thing. Fong Yuan led the guy to a cave outside the village. No one knows about this cave other than Fong Yuan. After entering the cave and seeing the valuable thing, Jia Man was really happy and immediately decided to buy it. But right then, something even more valuable appeared on the cave wall. Even Fong Yuan wasn't expecting to see this thing. Jia Man was also really shocked. He didn't know what to do. No matter how, he wanted to get this valuable thing for himself, but Fong Yuan is also here. He was just thinking of eliminating Fong Yuan, when Fong Yuan launched an attack from behind and killed Jia Man on the spot. Fong Yuan had no intention of killing the guy, but after seeing the valuable thing that he wasn't expecting to see here, he had no choice. This was Fong Yuan's second kill after regressing, and his third evil act. Let's move on to the fourth evil act. One day, Fong Yuan didn't attend the academy, so the academy elders sent 2 guards to bring Fong Yuan to the academy. After a while, Fong Yuan entered the classroom, but he was bathed in blood. It turns out that he has cut down an arm of one guard and a leg of the second guard. Even though there was no need to do that, Fong Yuan did it just to make sure no one looked down on him or called him a coward. Fong Yuan didn't care about what others say about, he just did this so no one would try to pick a fight with him or try to block his path to success. And these guards were just normal humans, so Fong Yuan will not face any charges. But what he did is still an act of evil. One day, Fong Yuan found a goo worm that would give him the strength of a boar. As goo worms are also living beings and need food to survive, Fong Yuan has to find food for this boar strength goo worm. This worm eats pork as a food, and pork is really expensive in this village. So, Fong Yuan went out and decided to hunt boars himself. While he was trying to find a boar in the forest, he found one, but it was trapped. This means there are hunters nearby who set up this trap to hunt this boar. In this world, humans who aren't Gu Master become hunters to earn good money. Even though hunters aren't Gu Masters, they're still stronger than normal humans and some experts can match the power of a newbie rank 1 Gu Master. When hunters saw Fong Yuan trying to take their prey, they attacked him. Fong Yuan also didn't hold back, he attacked and cut down the hand of one. Because of which they realized that the boy standing in front of them is a Gu Master. 2 of them immediately started begging for their lives, but one of them still tried to attack. This hunter was an expert and gave a really tough fight to Fong Yuan, still in the end he died. Now the hunters that are left, Fong Yuan asked them to lead him to the house of the hunter who he has just killed. There was a house in the middle of the forest where an old man and a very cute girl lived. This is the family of the hunter who Fong Yuan has just killed. After a while, Fong Yuan reached the house holding the corpse of the dead hunter. Seeing the corpse, the girl started crying calling her brother's name. But the old man didn't move, he immediately kneeled down and greeted Fong Yuan. He realized that Fong Yuan is a Gu Master. While the old man was behaving well and controlling his emotion, the girl got really angry and ran to attack Fong Yuan. When the old man saw that, he slapped his own child and asked her to stop. Poor old man has no choice but to beg for forgiveness from the killer of his own son. Fong Yuan came to this house because this old man is a really expert hunter. Fong asked the old man for the map of the area with the points that show the location of boars groups. Fong Yuan said that he'll spare them if the old man gave him the map, so the old man hurriedly drew a map and gave it to Fong Yuan. Right after obtaining the map, Fong Yuan uses his powers and severs the head of the old man. Then he uses his attack once more and also kills the girl. Like this, Fong Yuan has killed a family of innocent people without showing any mercy. This was the most evil act of Fong Yuan until now. But this wasn't most ruthless and brutal, there are more. From this point onward, there are no manhwa chapters containing more evil acts of Fong Yuan. But there's a novel that has more than 2,000 chapters. Now, I will cover some evil acts of Fong Yuan from the novel, so there are not going to be any images, just commentary. After a year, Fong Yuan graduated from the academy and became a working member of the clan. In this world, only Gu Masters aren't the strongest. There are wild beasts who are really strong and can even match the powers of rank 5 Gu Master. The wild beast can be a normal beast, or a low-rank beast king, middle-rank beast king, and high-rank beast king. High-rank beast kings are really strong, and to take down only 1, 2 to 3 rank 4 Gu Masters are required. The clan in which Fong Yuan is surrounded by forest and some other villages and clans. One day, clan leader received the information that their clan is about to get attacked by a group of beasts containing a high-ranking beast king. Everyone was really concerned and didn't know what to do. As the clan only has 1 rank 4 Gu Master, that is the leader, and less than 30 elders with rank 3 cultivation, defeating a high-ranking beast king will be hard. Now Fong Yuan is a rank 2 Gu Master and has become a part of the team who will defend the front walls of the clan. There's also back walls, but they aren't in danger for now. While Fong Yuan was standing on a tower fighting against hundreds of wolves, a middle-rank beast kind entered the village. This beast king attacked the wall from the front and made a hole in it. This attack caused a big explosion and many rank 2 Gu Masters got injured and died in just one attack. Fong Yuan was also there and he just disappeared. At the back walls, there were also many wolves and many Gu Masters were fighting against them. Between the fighting Gu Masters, there was a little girl who was not a fighter but a healer. She was using her abilities and healing any injured Gu Master she saw. But slowly, the situation got worse and the poor healing Gu Master got attacked. She was really scared and accidentally ran outside the wall and got surrounded by many wolves. Right then, Fong Yuan appeared in front of her and kidnapped her. When she woke up, she was completely tied up, unable to move. After a while, Fong Yuan also appeared in front of her with a bear. This bear is already under Fong Yuan's control and will obey his every order. Poor girl got really scared wondering what's going to happen to her. At that moment, Fong Yuan ordered the bear to eat the girl. The bear was already starving, and under Fong Yuan's orders, it started eating the poor girl. She was still alive getting slowly eaten by a bear. The bear bit her body little by little and ate her meat. While the girl was getting eaten, Fong Yuan was standing near the bear enjoying the scene. After some time, the bear devoured the heart of the girl, finally getting her out of the misery. Now, there was only her intestine and some bones were left. Fong Yuan didn't stop. He forced the bear to eat the intestine and also grind down the girl's bones and eat them. The reason Fong Yuan did this is just to increase his own powers. As his talent is just a C rank, he can't easily advance to rank 3 cultivation. So to advance, he used this dark method that he had learned in his previous life to increase his powers. Meaning, a poor and innocent girl got brutally and painfully killed just because Fong Yuan wanted to increase his powers. We can't see the whole scene visually because there's no manhwa and just a novel, so you just have to imagine how painfully that girl died. What if I tell you this wasn't even the worst thing that he did? After the high-rank Beast King attack, the village was completely destroyed and many Gu Masters also died. Now, only some Gu Masters are left in the clan clinging to their lives. During the chaos, Fong Yuan found a Gu worm. This Gu worm had a skull shape, and its function is also really dark. Using this Gu worm, one can increase his talent, like a person can go from C rank talent to a rank talent. When Fong Yuan saw that Gu worm, he immediately picked it up. Even though this skull can increase the talent of a person, the price is the blood of the people of the same bloodline. As Fong Yuan's whole clan consisted of the same bloodline, he started slaughtering his own clan members. Fong Yuan is already really strong and can be considered the strongest in the clan while being just under the clan leader. Fong Yuan killed all his clan members one by one and used their blood to increase his talent. After killing almost 1,000 Gu Masters, his talent went from being C rank to A rank in an instant. Like this, Fong Yuan eliminated his whole clan just to increase his powers. This isn't the end, there's more. After the village was destroyed, Fong Yuan left the village and went to a mountain called Bai Mountain. At this mountain, there lives a clan named Bai Clan. Bai Clan leader has 2 children who are, according to Fong Yuan member, fated to become really strong in the future because they found a really valuable treasure. Fong Yuan disguised himself as a young master of his already destroyed clan and entered the Bai clan. After staying there for a while, he kidnapped the 2 children of the Bai clan leader and went to find the treasure. Using his old life memories, he found the place and entered the cave with 2 children. There, he uses the children to find many rare goo worms and other things. At the end of the treasure, there was a goo worm that he could only obtain by sacrificing the flesh of someone. So, instead of sacrificing his own flesh, Fong Yuan took both children and threw them in the fire. Both children were in pain and tried to come out from the burning pit of the fire, but Fong Yuan didn't let them. Each time burning kids came out, Fong Yuan kicked them inside the fire again. In the end, both kids died really painfully, and Fong Yuan obtained the treasure he wanted. These were some of Fong Yuan's crimes. There's more, but I haven't read the whole novel yet. So, if you want to understand properly about why he committed all these crimes and the situation he was in when he committed these crimes, you have to read the novel yourself. I just quickly explained the crimes without adding any significant detail or reason. If you want me to cover this manhwa, subscribe and comment.